Say you ready for this?
If you're ready for this,
say you ready for this?
Are you ready for this? We're ready for this. Are you ready for this? We're ready for this. What we just can't miss.
We just can't miss.
What we just can't miss.
With a beat like this.
It's the joint. We're gonna prove to the world that we're for real. We're gonna prove to everybody we know the real deal. We got all the voices, the hearts to steal. Because the 5 MCs, it got to be real. We wanna hear the party people yell Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. So what's the deal? Sugar Hill. Ooh,
they call
old school. I'm so old school.
We're gonna make a lot of sense. We're gonna make it clear. We're gonna rock this place. We're gonna do some class. We're gonna do our best.
The birth of hip hop was yesterday.
We got rockin' in the heart. And now the things we do, you can call it art.
Y'all don't remember this, do you? Y'all don't remember this, do you?
I do.
Oh, Aaron remembers. He said, nah, he younger than you. And he's from North Carolina, you from Queens.
This might not be a true hip hop rule.
People in the place got a whole lot of soul.
So when we're on the mic, y'all shocking the house.
I can't believe Miss NYC don't know this.
You might need to play some sweet tea or somebody.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna know
I know
sweet tea.
sweet tea. Yes, I
You
do.
don't know no sweet
On the
tea. Get out of here.
smooth
Get
chill.
out of here. You don't know no sweet
Yes,
tea.
sir.
You know sweet tea. You know Spoonie G, Busy B,
I know
Love
sweet
Buzz Starsky,
Yeah.
His name was Zibby.
Yes.
Cold Crush Brothers,
Yeah.
Crash Crew.
Crash Crew. I remember that.
You don't know Jimmy Spicer.
No, I don't know who
You don't know. She don't know. But it's all right. We're not gonna joke you. Happy birthday to hip hop. Happy birthday to hip hop. Yesterday, born in the Bronx, 1520 Sedgwick Avenue, the Little Rec Center. DJ Kool Herc, 1973. So, that's come a long way. It's come a long way. Unfortunately, it seems to be regressing. It seems to be regressing because we got these kids and I don't know what they doing. They talk about they got skills. They have no. They obviously did not watch the Locks Dipset battle. They would know they don't have skills. They making money though, so I guess going all right.
Industry.
So I have a question. I have two questions.
Question.
I got 3 questions.
Okay, opening up the floor. Yes.
Keep the average dancer hype is at a heart attack.
Nobody's smiling.
So, what was the first hip hop song you memorized?
That we memorized?
Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie.
Lottie Dottie. Okay. DJ All Night.
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight is the one.
Rapper's Delight. Okay. For me, it was MC Light and audio too.
The audio too. She like
it's
chilling. Let's both chilling. Well, okay.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I wrote down all the words to Rapper's Delight.
You said what?
I said I had written down all the words to it.
All the words.
All the words.
Yes, just to make sure you don't forget.
Right.
Matter of fact, it might have been a Run DMC song. I think it was Lottie Dottie though.
And okay, the other question is: have you ever been to a hip hop concert, or what is your favorite hip hop moment?
Run DMC concert. Hey, you couldn't beat. Hey, you couldn't even tell me I wasn't Run. I thought I was.
I'm sorry.
No, straight up. If my daddy was living here, tell you. Shell-toed Adidas daily, leather blazer, and hey, Jam Master Jay cutting. He was a Jam Master Jay. Chip. Hey, and it brought Run out. Run. This is my house. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, he's really
the concert was dope.
Wow. That's a great question.
What you got all night?
Because I'm a little older and my mind is not serving me the way it used to.
He was still at the go-go.
I got 2 moments. The last one, the first one was, actually they both happened the same night. The first one was the last time I saw Biz Markie, rest in peace, in Charlotte. We had gone down, me and some of my friends had gone down to see EPMD.
Okay.
And Biz actually told us that the EPMD concert had been canceled. We didn't know. And, we saw him, we was just out getting something to eat. He was out getting something to eat. So my man Allen, they've worked together before, so they started parlaying and all of that. But anyway, so that's when Biz told us. But he was like, "Yo, KRS is at this certain spot. I can't remember the name of the spot." So we went to see KRS, and that was it for me. That was my bucket list.
Yeah.
So I got two shots in one night.
Dope. It's dope.
I'm going with I went my most memorable concert was the Fresh Fest that they used to do back in the day. It was UTFO, it was Houdini, it was Heavy D. It was probably about like 5 or 6 acts on that bill. They came to Greensboro. But my most favorite hip hop show was KRS-One and Mad Lion in the Cat's Cradle.
Right in Chapel Hill.
I jumped the whole time. Jumped the whole time.
What about you, Janai? You been to one?
Yeah, I have two. 1994, Freaknik in Atlanta. I got to see Biggie perform live, and that was hype. That was real good.
We could do a whole show on the Freaknik '94, but we gonna do that.
Right. And then, was that 5 years ago when Diddy had the 25th anniversary of Bad Boy?
Yeah.
I was able to get backstage and took pictures with Diddy and stuff, so that was real memorable. Got to see everybody, Mace and everything. So that was.
That's cool. People that's watching, if y'all got some hip hop moments, drop it in the comments. We'll make sure we put them up. We'll talk about them as we continue to move on the show, though. But we hope all of you all participate and have something to say. We want to hear your voices, hear your opinions and thoughts.
One more hip hop moment.
One more. Go ahead.
Okay.
She got a third question.
I know, right? And even if it comes on today, I'll get hyped. The beginning of Crush Groove, when Run DMC comes on with "I'm the king of rap," there's no hype. That shit still gets me excited.
You get hype over
that? Well, just a little secret for y'all. There are 2 movies that I make sure I watch every year. One of them is not hip hop, but it's adopted by hip hop culture. Scarface, and the other one is I always watch Beat Street at least once a year.
Beat Street.
I gotta watch Beat Street. What's up, Crystal?
That's the best breaking movie. I like Beat Street, I think.
Oh yeah.
Last question, Janai.
Last question. So I think we've talked about this before, but we're going to revisit it again. Top 5 lyricists.
Oh Lord,
it's real hard. Your boy said he top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5.
Who going first?
Crystal jumped right in. She said Nas. That's one of hers. So who gonna go first? I can't go first.
Okay, I'll go. Okay. I would do Rakim. Nas. Jay-Z. Who else? New guys. I'm gonna name 2 new not really new guys.
2 new guys.
Papoose.
Okay. They say you're underrated.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
I ain't mad at that.
And I would give it to Jadakiss. I would give it to Jadakiss.
Jadakiss stock on the rise.
Yeah, it's back on the rise. Okay. So that would be my top 5.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I was not a Tupac fan. Like
you gotta understand, I run through some errors, so
yeah. So it's
I'd have to do mine in errors. Just the top 5. Just top 5.
No, Joey, just top 5 overall.
Well, a little mix up, Joe. Pick one from each era.
Yeah.
New guys.
Cuomo D when he was with the Treacherous 3.
Cuomo D.
The style that we evolved to, that he said
he
that
started that. Yeah.
He said that off. When we go from there, okay, I'm gonna do people I think that change things. Then you go from that, you gotta go to Run DMC. They changed it and they elevated hip hop.
They did.
LL Cool J, because his vocabulary was crazy, he changed it.
MC Hammer?
No.
Too legit.
Only
Too legit to
I
quit.
ain't mad at Hammer though, because I was, on that business side, that money side.
Hammer took it
Yeah,
worldwide.
we took it worldwide. After that, I would say I would combine. You got to go with Rakim, because
Definitely
therefore
rock
it changed again.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, it's it's the three of them. They're
Go
all
ahead.
right at the same time. It'd have to be Nas, Jay-Z, and Biggie, because then they took it somewhere else. But
Mm-hmm.
that's who I would say.
Mhm.
Oh, KJ said Heavy D.
Lyricist, really?
Nah,
Yeah. Drew said J.
You get
Cole.
honorable mention.
right.
Gina said MC Shan performed at
MC
our high school her
Shan.
junior year. First concert was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Treacherous 3, Houdini,
Oh,
and Louis
hot.
Vuitton.
Ooh,
See,
that
what Gina
was a
ain't
good
telling y'all,
concert.
she ain't telling y'all is she had a dude that went to her high school that was very popular back in the days with hip hop. He was a DJ, and I'm gonna let her put his name up. I'm not gonna take her shine.
Mm-hmm.
KJ said LL and Queen Latifah also. Gina,
Shout out to the
I'm waiting for you to type that name.
female MCs. I would say 5. Ooh, that's a tough one. I would try to be like Joe and go according to eras, but it's a lot
Yeah,
of
it is.
cats in
DJ
the
Cheese. DJ Cheese. Y'all look him up. Google him.
Oh,
Hit YouTube. DJ Cheese had some hot stuff out, bro. Plainfield, New Jersey. That was a classmate.
I would say a young kid I like is Nick Grant.
Okay.
Nick Grant out of South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Nice young kid I like. But I definitely go with Rakim. That's one of my favorite MCs. Never cursed, just rip rhymes.
Yeah.
I would say another MC that I like just because of the words that he chooses to rhyme is Jizza. Another MC that I like, I think is underrated, is Black Thought.
Always underrated.
Yeah.
But
on my
he's
list.
I'm trying to think of who else I want to put out there that I like, that I think is a good MC. I think I got 4 already. I need one more.
Yeah, need one more.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go to the left a little bit. I'm gonna say Buckshot. Buckshot Shorty from
But
no. I'm
Shorty.
gonna go
How
Sean. I'm
many
gonna go Sean
MC?
Prince. I'm gonna go Sean Prince from the
Ooh. Buck.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Sean Price. I meant to say. I'm sorry about that. Sean Price.
Rick
from
and
Duck
Rock.
Down.
Rick and
Yeah.
Rock.
Yes, sir.
All right, DJ All Night. What you got?
I got KRS.
Mm-hmm.
I got Black Thought.
Mm-hmm.
I got Rakim.
Mm-hmm.
I got Nas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna step outside the box. I'm gonna throw Eminem in there.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Eminem
You said it
technically
the last time. You said it the last time.
He's very good. He's very good. It's just his content and his songs kind of, I'm gonna chop my
Eminem
mama.
But if you listen to how his wordplay and how he
His
presents
wordplay is sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wordplay is sick. But he can rock without that psychomaniac stuff too.
True.
See, because he got Jay on that
The
Renegade.
Renegade.
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah. The
He
Renegade
got
was
Jay on that. He got Jay on that one.
Jay get ate up a lot.
Who else ate him up? E? Who else ate him up?
I mean that Ether man, come on. Come on,
That's
bro.
still a debate.
Man, that
Nah,
Ether
ain't no
was
debate.
wild, bro.
Ether was hot.
He got his lunch handed to him on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that joke was fire.
So, we're gonna talk about some of these current events. How y'all feel about this black girl magic in the Olympics, man?
Oh, we're supposed to gonna dominate.
Black women was just doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm applauding all of them. I'm happy for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they made the Olympics enjoyable and watchable because the USA basketball team, I thought they was gonna give it up. They pulled it out though. It was ugly, but they pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even see a lot of it, the Olympics. I think I might have saw maybe one race.
Them women from Jamaica though. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They were killing it.
Heavens.
Very bad.
Now, A and I talked about this a little bit earlier, so I'm going ahead and put a disclaimer out here.
Okay.
We don't want no Me Too's coming
Okay.
for front porch discussion.
No
Janai
me
is the only
too.
woman on this panel. So, I don't want nobody, don't get in your feelings, people. This is just a discussion.
Okay.
Governor Cuomo is resigned. He stepped down because of allegations, sexual harassment, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about that? Do you think that he did it, and why so?
I don't know enough.
He said he know nothing.
Yeah, I don't know enough.
All right, Janai, how you feeling?
Um, I like Como. I do.
I do too.
Um,
Oh, y'all emotions get in the way.
no,
No,
no, I'm not. If he did do it, then he did the right thing by stepping down. But here's what I have an issue with, and I might get backlash for this. If you are put in a situation where a man comes on to you or does something to you in a work setting, I would handle it right then and there. Like, I don't understand why years later it comes out like 20 or 30 years later. Like, I'm gonna check you right there. And then we're gonna have to go to HR. That's just me. I don't know. I've never been in a situation, so I'm just speaking of what I may do if I was in that situation. But
Women say they don't feel supported. They might lose their job, so they just kind of keep quiet.
yeah, I get that. But if somebody's violating me or my body when I don't want to be touched, I'm gonna handle it right there. I'm not gonna wait 15 to 18 years later on and say, oh, this is what this person did this to me or whatever.
first thing she better do is call her big brother Joe. That's the first thing.
I
Right.
just, I just, I just, I just put a
Call
picture
me.
in the group chat.
So I'm gonna give you my take on it. I'm not saying he wasn't capable. Anybody is capable of doing it.
Mhm.
I'm like Janai. That length of time always puts question marks in my mind. I know people can be traumatized and they won't. I get that,
Right.
but it's just mighty funny because the Republicans ain't feeling him. A lot of people ain't feeling what he says and how he operates. And Trump was very adamant about not liking that dude.
Yep.
I think some people put some stuff in motion because there's a picture out with the young lady who said he did something to her, and she's hugged up all on him, smiling. So, are you happy that he violated you? That's what I want to know. Why are you hugged up and smiling and all this? Then all of a sudden, I wasn't that bad of a person then either. It was right before or during or after I did supposedly whatever, but now it's a problem. I can't. It's too many question marks for me. I'm not saying it didn't happen. If it happened, he deserves anything that comes to him because he shouldn't have. But it just seems kind of shaky, especially in that political arena. They throw money and get people to say stuff, do stuff, try to tear your character down so you have no validity and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Well, politics play into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like the thing that's going around now with the clips that they showing with Biden talking against the vaccine. When Trump was talking about bringing it out, and they were saying like, "Do you trust it?" And he was like, "No, I won't. I wouldn't trust the vaccine."
Mm-hmm.
But then when he get in office, it is go for the vaccine.
Yeah.
So like, what? It's the same vaccine now, same companies, but like, what transpired in that 4 6 month period before now was let's be hesitant of the vaccine to all in on.
Well, talking about that vaccine, I think y'all all know I expressed I was against it. I was against it to
So,
the
so, oh, and here's my question to you, Joe. Why were you against it at first?
all right. I was against it.
If you don't mind sharing, I'm
Yeah,
just.
I was against it at first because I didn't know what's in it. What is it doing? You gonna put it in me? And I'm gonna say I was out there with some conspiracy theorists.
Mhm.
You ain't gonna shoot no chip in me, some stuff, some tracking device, whatever. I was on all that, everything from A to Z. whether it was legitimate or illegitimate. I was taking all of that in, and in the situation that being a black man in America and having other medical type situations like the Tuskegee experiment, them just doing stuff and not telling us, and we know for a fact that COVID was killing black people at a higher rate than it was killing anybody else. And so it seemed like they were really like now they're really having a push like, hey, we need black people to get it. They're saying everybody, but they have those specific commercials or whatever you have, and they got all these prominent black folk trying to tell our community that we need to get the shot. And my thing is, they told us we had to go back to school. I said, well, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna pray on it. We'll roll the dice. We'll see what happens. Because they said it's not gonna stop you from catching it, but it just stop you hopefully
From
from being
laying
in a
down from it.
situation, being eternal sleep from it,
Right.
being on respirators and all that kind of stuff. And I'd already seen too many people that I knew personally die from COVID. So I was like, oh, they put me in a squeeze right now. I got to go back around all these people. So I went ahead and took the vaccine, hoping, okay, if I get it, at least it'll lessen the blow, and I can still be here with my family, and not be dead. But I think it's anybody's choice because now it's a push because the Delta variant is going through the country, and actually it's mutating at a high rate because they got the Delta Plus or Delta 2, and then they got the Lambda that's out, that's supposed to be the deadliest of all of them so far. They just running through the Greek alphabet, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. But so I decided to go ahead and get the shot. But those people that don't want to get the shot, I'm seeing a lot of people really trying to force them and saying it's their fault. I'm not gonna say it's their fault. That's their body, man. That's like me trying to tell a woman you gotta have an abortion. I don't believe in that. That's her choice. That's her choice. So if I'm someone that doesn't feel good about taking a vaccine, I shouldn't be forced to take it. Now
Yeah.
we do have some vaccines that we have been forced to take, and we have to take because we had to take them to go to school. And taking them going to school was just like a report card. You had to get some of them. You had to get every year and every
Right.
2 years, and we can see that those diseases or viruses aren't as prevalent anymore. They haven't gone anywhere. They're still in existence, but
Hmm.
there's so many people that are vaccinated. You hear very few cases of people getting those. Um,
My
so
children
I
didn't get vaccinated during school at all. My children didn't
so
get vaccinated until they had to go to college, and
see,
college
and that was a choice,
mandated that they
and they
get
were fine.
vaccinated. Yeah.
They were fine.
So to your point, Joe, that's the thing I don't like about what's happening now with the vaccines is now they putting people in the corner. And you know
Yeah.
Yeah,
what happens when you put people in corners, man? They don't act well to that. Like they're not
nah,
coming at, let us try to educate you or try to meet you where you at to kind of get you into choosing it. It's like, nah, we're gonna force you to get it. And that's never a good situation, man.
mm-mm.
I just don't like that part about it.
Now what I don't like is the people that don't want to wear the mask. But that ain't killing you, bro. They ain't injecting nothing in your system. They just putting something over your face, man. I think people need to wear their mask. I will get with that, and I think they should enforce that. But putting something into my body, no, I don't know if they should enforce it. Like I said, I was against it. I got it now. My kids have it, and then my son got the Johnson & Johnson, and now they saying that don't even work on nothing. I'm like,
Yeah,
Make
I
your
just
head
But to your
grow.
point, it don't seem like none of them really working.
yeah, I think
So
it's just so much information. Like it's inundated in us. It's like every day is something. And I feel like it's a divide. You got the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. I don't know. I think that they should have decided, whoever the higher ups are, if these kids are going back to school, it should have been from like third grade and up, return back into the school building, and second, and below that, stay home. Because
I
you cannot keep a 4 and 5 year old with a mask on for 8 hours. It's not going to happen. And these
you're
people
proof of
are not
that.
in the classroom. These people are not in the classroom. They don't know. You teach your children, oh, as they're going on, you got to share. You got to share. They want to share. Like, it is ridiculous. You're spending majority of your day worried about the mask and them keeping their items to themselves. Then you aren't really teaching because you just got the protocols on it. And I don't know what it's going to look like next week or when we go back to school, because you're talking, we were in April, we were at like 10 kids to a class. Now you're talking about 25 kids that are not vaccinated in a classroom. I got a ELL teacher. She's pregnant. She's not vaccinated. So what? I mean, it's just like the safety of it is ridiculous. I don't understand it. I don't like the whole the vaccination conversation because I just feel like it's a violation. If that's your choice and that's what you believe in, it's whatever. I was against it. Went ahead and I got it. I did it for my reasons because I want to see my dad. He's older. And then I'm going back in this classroom with 25 5-year-olds. And I don't know what that's going to look like for me.
Well, you know, they're not.
Huh?
You can't get the vaccine until you're 12 or above. So I don't think any elementary school kids should be going back. No sixth grade kids should be going back. And I will step so far as to say it's sketchy with seventh and eighth graders and ninth graders. I think if you're a senior, a junior, maybe a sophomore, those are the people that should go to school. Everybody else should stay home until we get a group of this thing.
Let me tell you, they are not going to keep their mask on. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
I know they're not. They're not.
It's not.
Because they couldn't get me to take a nap when I was in kindergarten. I'm not taking a nap.
And not only that, as a teacher, and I'm teaching phonics and phonemic awareness, how am I going to teach? And I got a mask on my face. You're not going to hear my sounds, see my mouth movement and stuff like that. You're not going to see it. So now, but then you want me to wear the shield. It's too much. It's too much. We need to stay.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
It's too much.
It's a lot.
It's getting crazier.
Yeah.
North Carolina has been certified a hotbed.
But I'm still holding up hope for homecoming.
So, we're going to go there next. So, North Carolina's a hotbed along with Georgia, Florida, Texas, Cali.
Louisiana.
Is South Carolina a hotbed?
They didn't say South Carolina.
Does that come from leadership?
What's that?
The states that are hotbeds.
It might.
I know Florida definitely comes from leadership.
Democratic governors.
Right.
Florida definitely comes from leadership. That dude is wilding out. He's like, nah, we're not putting no mask on. And his parents' right, whether the kid wear it, the kid want to wear it or not. So we're going back to school. And if y'all not going, if you're going to try to make them wear it, then we're going to try to figure out how we can stop them checks from flowing.
He got the purse strings. He got them.
Yeah, so he gonna cut them checks off. Oh, I heard that district trying to make them wear them. No, we're not paying them. That dude is stupid.
But that's the same motto that's moving everybody else with all of the jobs saying, okay, we mandate you to have the vaccine. So people are like, okay, I want to keep my money flowing, so I'm gonna get this.
But then again, they talking about you got to have a vaccine card. You know how easy it is to copy that card.
But here's the thing with that card. People are saying, and you can get duplicate cards. The word on the street, you can get them. You can pay for them and get your duplicate card.
It's $25. $25.
I don't know how much they are, but I know you can get them. But it's in a database. So regardless if you get a fake card and because once you get the vaccine, you can put the QR, whatever, the QRL code, whatever it's called, and it's in a database. So it's everybody's. They'll know if you're lying. So you're going to take that chance with your job?
Ms. Rounds Bryant, we see you.
Yeah, so I know like some people got theirs in like a drive up kind of clinic, and they just drove up and just shot them. They got the card and rolled off.
Well, it's a fact that, well, I can't reveal stuff about right here, but I can talk about UNC. UNC.
Yeah. I just heard they got a nice little cluster going on over there.
See, that's what they put out to the public. That one cluster. My son's a student. He told me about 3 clusters. Then I spoke to some other prominent people. It is 5. Yeah, that's the other thing I'm not liking. People putting out what they want to put out.
So who do you believe? Who do y'all believe?
Who?
What information do you all believe? How do you?
You can't
trust no man. Trust no man.
You can't at this point. You can't believe. Do you believe the science of it? Do you believe the CDC? You can't listen to the Republicans and the Democrats. Like it's so much information. You don't know what.
I'll tell you who I listen to the most: Fauci.
And Janai, when you say the science, most of the science is just propaganda that people are hearing on the news. Like nobody's actually looking at no scientific research, no papers on the COVID. They just trust in what the news is telling them. So is it the science or is it the news?
I listen to Fauci. Fauci told us in the beginning, fall 2022, you can start coming back out.
And you
We
got to
lose
watch
too
Fauci
fast.
because he's a stockholder of Pfizer.
Oh yeah.
And everybody got their own agenda.
Let me tell you this.
Everybody got their own agenda.
He a stockholder of Pfizer, but they losing right now, boy.
Right.
Moderna hit a 52-day high.
Fauci's wife wrote one of the protocols for COVID-19.
Listen.
My son told me Moderna stock was $18 when he bought it. Now it's $550.
Yeah, it hit a high of 472. I got some shares, but I caught it late. I caught it when it was in the 90s. He caught it at 18. Boy, I wish I'd have caught that at 18.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have
made a couple of dollars.
We at 18?
Yeah.
Tell nephew
I was
he gotta
always
start
told
calling people.
Follow the money, and you see.
Jocelyn
He gotta start calling somebody. What is Jocelyn talking about? Are you still on? Are you not looking at it?
So yeah, we on.
We here, Jocelyn.
We on.
Hey, she must be watching this with Stevie.
Zinc mouthwash, man. This is a hand washing. Yeah,
Jocelyn must be watching it with Stevie Wonder.
Jennifer trusting her own immune system. You can't never go wrong with that
one. Jocelyn, if you're there, please respond. We'd like to let us know if you can hear us and see us.
Right.
Please.
And then too, with the rhetoric of it's all about public health. Like if it's really about public health, like what are we doing about homelessness, hunger, obesity, heart disease? If it's really about public health,
right?
Then they talking
about giving away free shots.
They're talking about food shortages. They're paying the farmers to destroy their crops. So like something's getting ready to go down, but we just don't.
What you thinking?
What am I thinking?
You got some inside info? Let me know.
Yeah, she thinking some information.
Let me know.
I'm just telling you.
So what do y'all think about the mask mandates? North Carolina went into one on Monday, 5 p.m.
It's after 5 o'clock. It should be the other way around.
No, it went in effect at 5 o'clock. But you supposed to wear the mask.
What's the mandate?
Okay. Yeah. That you must have a mask on going in and out of public places.
You should wear a mask going in and out of public places. I think we got too relaxed. As soon as it got warm, and they were like, hey, they did it in like stages. Okay, this state can lift it now. This state can lift it. Everybody went, wow. Everybody's like, yeah, we out here funny.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like South Carolina, they didn't ever wear no mask, and I don't see them blowing up. Like I was amazed as I went down there with my mask on, and I was like, y'all don't have no mask on?
Hey, I did the same thing when I went to Florida.
I was like, what?
On the plane, got off the plane, going in the hotel, everything, right? So we go out on that Friday night. Of course, I'm smoking some cigars, drinking stuff, so I couldn't really wear a mask. We went to eat dinner, so that's customary to take your mask off. But then I started looking around, bro. And when we went out Saturday night, I told you I lost my mind. I was on the rooftop, drinking, go downstairs to that little club, and it must have been 5,000 people in there. And my tipsy self was in there with no mask. I woke up the next morning, I was like, I think I got it.
You gonna make yourself have it.
Look, I started thinking to myself, "Oh, you're so dumb. What were you doing?" All this, I started saying,
having a good time.
Feel like some. Hey, it won't happen again. The only thing that could make me take that mask off in a crowd like that again is homecoming. Which brings us to the next subject.
What is that going to look like?
What is that going to look like, and is it going to happen? These black folk are about to explode, and I'm one of them. I want homecoming, because look, let me just go ahead and tell you. I put a post up today. People like Thanksgiving, they like Christmas. My holiday and my highlight of my year is homecoming. If I could trade homecoming for Christmas, let's do it. If I can trade homecoming for Thanksgiving, let's do it. Homecoming is my holiday. That's my time. And I didn't get it last year. And the way things are looking is I'm not going to get it again this year. Because I don't see the university taking a chance on somebody's life being lost because they came to homecoming.
What if they mandated that to attend homecoming festivities, everybody must be vaccinated and present a card, otherwise you cannot attend?
Well, I'm good because I'm vaccinated.
Right.
I will be fine. But I can guarantee you the number of people that come to homecoming, it's gonna be about half and half. It's gonna be at least half the folk not gonna be vaccinated.
I guess at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you and your family, your crew.
Yeah, so they say like only 28% of black people in America are vaccinated.
And I get that coming from us as black people, but I'm finding there are a lot of folks with that alabaster skin that aren't vaccinated either. I wonder what their reasons are.
A lot of people just don't trust the government, bro.
Yeah, that's point blank in the story. Yeah. Point blank in the story.
I'm not gonna do it. I was like, I'm not getting that. No, indeed.
Well, if we do have homecoming, I can go ahead and tell you now. Whatever's out there, I might have it. I'm not gonna be at the tailgate with no mask on. I would probably have H1N1, COVID-19, all variants, SARS.
Not all of them.
SARS, chlamydia, if it's airborne now. Whatever. If it's airborne, I got it.
I cannot.
I'm not gonna be out there.
Chlamydia.
I think that if they do have the homecomings, they're definitely going to put protocols in place to attend different events. They're going to try to limit tickets. They're going to try to just make the crowds as small as possible. But again, as black folks, you know how we are. We're going to show up and we're going to
show out.
Hey, you know people been having them outfits since last year. They bought that new outfit. You know how you see how they come. They'll come and it's warm, but they thought it was gonna be cold. Why do you have that fur on today?
Your sister did that a couple of years ago. I was so mad.
Why are you in a fur?
Some might have to go to the tailor and get them seams taken out because we got that COVID weight going on.
Right.
Unless you deny, you might have to get it.
Yeah, unless you
taken in tapered. You gotta get it tapered.
Right.
Because we've been going in.
Can you take this in another inch, please?
Exactly. Unless you deny.
Look, they come back with leather. I'm like, it is 89 degrees, and you'd already planned that. You not to mention the lies that people come back to homecoming with. All y'all not rich, man.
Let's just everybody come back rich.
Everybody come back. Oh yeah, I've been doing and I'm doing this, but you're trying to get into the cabaret for free. You're trying
What's the dress code, Joe? What's the dress code for the cabaret?
Oh no, I'm not letting out no information. People are.
What's the biggest untruth you heard at a homecoming?
The biggest untruth.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna let y'all think about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've heard so many. I'm like, and people kill me. Like, look, we are human. Everybody's got a different economic status, money. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm in education, public education. So I'm not about to sit out here and act like, hey, I'm making all this dough and all that. Just be real, man. People kill me. And Janai's a female. You're going to get that stuff. Cats thought they was a hot cat in school. They're going to come back thinking they can still, get at them like they used to get. What's up, man? Oh, I know it happens to her. You get that call, homecoming starts around. Don't. He know what I'm about to say. And we'll take that back into the itch and scratch later.
Them DMs get the popular like
dudes kill me. They ain't talked to the chick all year since last homecoming.
Probably
then all of a sudden, about 3 weeks out, bam! They pushing. And it's
is that true, Janai? Is that what happens?
Yes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to set it up.
Straight face, yes. They and them did. You and your crew, can't wait to see you and your crew. Y'all look so good. I'm so happy y'all still friends.
But they play it wrong the whole time. Just check in once a month, bro. Check in once a month, blah, blah. Well, it's an onslaught.
Biggs is dropping game.
Look. And then the dude was, he was the hot cat or the girl. I got to put it both ways. She was the hot female. But you're 500 pounds now.
No way.
Your hotness left. Like,
you gotta let it back in '94.
You gotta let it go. You still think it's 93? It's
I was
not
the
Then you
93.
man
better
back in
let it go.
'93.
Let it go.
Stop.
Remember, I had all the women.
I'm not mad because I got some pounds on my stomach. It hadn't been that way over the years, but if it happens this year, it's a little something there. And I'm not ashamed of it. I mean, we all getting old, a little something. I don't work out like I used to. It's fine. But I ain't going there acting like it's, you know,
Right.
87.
You ain't gonna put on the girdle, Joe?
Oh, no, not the man girdle.
Put it in.
Not the man girdle.
Yeah, get that thing tight.
Tighten it up. Let me tighten it up. I'm trying to
Cats
be
in the hotel room doing push-ups. First time they did push-ups in 10 years.
try to get a quick pump. Oh,
Buff.
I'm not that dude. I'm not that dude. It is what it is. You gonna get however I come, that's what you get. However heavy or light my pockets are, that's what you gonna get.
Right.
I ain't fronting for you, man.
Right.
No, I'm not doing
Ain't no
that.
future in your fronting.
Ain't no future because you get caught out there with that.
You know, I'm to the point now where it's like the crew that I really rock with, it's like I'm almost like, yo, our crew, let's go meet somewhere off campus. You know, y'all come to my house, we can sit, have drinks, cigars, and just vibe. Because, you know, everybody else is, I know there's fronting, but, you know, at least my crew, I know we've been real with each other from day one. So, you know, at least I know it'll be a real experience.
Homecoming
ain't got to worry about being accused being out here in these streets.
There it is. There it is.
Out in the streets.
And I said it's no lie. That's what happens.
Yeah. We out.
So when do you get your? So you went to Bennett. So do you get home? Do you get calls around A&T's homecoming?
Yeah. How does that work?
We go to A&T's homecoming. We don't. We had Belfast probably in 94, 95, but that was it.
That was the last time. Yeah.
That was the last time, and then so we always attend A&T.
I was there for that.
Yeah.
The joint was hot too.
So you get them around A&T's homecoming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's been to Central
School. The old players. Shout out to the old players.
The old players.
They're hanging their hat up.
Shout out to them.
Rocking the
I ain't gonna give up all the games, but you know, that part right there was funny to me.
And then what you have to do is you have to monitor your activity. I'm talking about your sister, my best friend, who thinks that we're gonna be at every party Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I said, Jocelyn, we're not gonna get up, Jocelyn. We have to get some sleep. So by Thursday, if you going to a party Thursday night and then Friday, it's too much. So you have to organize, and
that's only because you haven't been here for hours with me. Jocelyn will tell you. Thursday night, I get up Friday all day long, and then Friday night, and then Saturday morning, we start the morning with shots.
Oh no, I don't do that.
Yeah. We getting it in over here. Yeah, and then we go out to the tailgate all day and then party all Saturday, and then you take your tail home and recuperate Sunday and Monday.
You sleep for 3 days after that.
Yeah, you hibernate.
It's the drive back, so that's why I'm like, whew.
Jocelyn said, "Be out, be out."
Yeah, exactly. Terrible. Okay. Jocelyn, she going to all these parties, all these events, and her behind be like, "Oh, I'm tired."
She said, "You old, you know."
Whatever, Jocelyn.
I fell in love with the day party. That's my friend.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But the worst thing when you go to the day parties and you get twisted.
Oh, you can forget the night party.
The night parties is a wrap.
Yo, it's a wrap. Like the first time I went to that, I was I get outside, I'm like, oh God, it's early. Like
look, Jocelyn and her crew had a day party CIAA when I first started going to the CIAA in Charlotte. She had this one restaurant or bar, whatever, where they had a big basement thing where all the dancing and stuff was taking place. And they had a patio area outside. So when you went down there, unless you went outside, it was dark. So you had no clue what time it was. So I'm in that party the whole time, and I come out, I'm twisted. And I'm thinking it's nighttime. It is 7 p.m. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to make it.
Right.
I'm not going to make it. I went back to her house and started. I got fully dressed, sat on the sofa, wrapped. It's over with. It's the next morning. I was done.
Yo, after a whole day of tailgating, I don't even really plan to go out on Saturday night because I know
you can't.
It's not going to happen unless I'm DJing, and then I know to drink. You know, I have a drink an hour or something, or just.
You know, I show up on the scene at the tailgate with my back bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that backpack.
You got your backpack on, bro.
At least 7 bottles in there. Mixers and cups. And when I leave, there are no bottles.
You got your own portable tailgate.
Yeah, they're all empty. They're all empty.
But yeah, hopefully it's something. We got a long little wait to get there.
Oh, nephew Darius, what up, man? He said the CIAA day party is undefeated. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to CIAA.
They are undefeated,
Shout
man.
out to CIAA. Where was it the best at? Winston-Salem, Raleigh, or Charlotte?
Charlotte,
by far. I love the Winston-Salem days, though. Yeah, I did love those. But Charlotte, by far, was the best. Raleigh could have been great, but we didn't have enough venues near the Coliseum. Right. They had venues and stuff around the Coliseum. It would have been very hype.
Mm-hmm. And you could drive in Charlotte on Thursday and won't have to get in your car again until it's time to go.
Yeah.
Park your car the whole weekend.
Yeah, because everything.
Shout out to the CIAA.
Actually, that was where the legend of DJ All Night was born.
Yeah.
CIAA day party.
Day party. That's
okay, the legend.
That's where the legend.
That's where it started. I was scared, nervous as hell, and because I get there, the party started at 12. I get there at 10:30. There's a line around the block already.
And you think to yourself, I do not rock this party.
Right.
Oh, these people gonna talk trash about me. They gonna talk trash about me.
All right, what's your go-to jams? The jams gonna get them moving.
Ooh. Jeez. See, them telling myself.
Wobble, baby.
Yeah, them line dances, I can't.
I can't stand a line dance.
But the wobble will get them up, though.
Yeah, it'll get them up. It'll definitely get them up. I would probably say it's not like one song in particular, but I like to think that once I see the crowd is starting to get into what I'm doing, then I just give them a whole bunch of it. Like,
okay.
I love the parties at Rookies because I get to be me. I know the crowd, I know the demographics, and I know that a lot of people there are people that went to school with us.
Okay.
So I'm in my 80s, 90s old school hip hop bag. I rock some go-go for my homies. And I rock some reggae. I might even rock some house music. But usually what's gonna get me started. And if it gets me started, it's probably gonna get everybody else started. Is some old school hip hop. That's my bag.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bag. After the wobble.
After the wobble. The wobble gonna get up.
Me and All Night almost had an altercation over the wobble one night.
He almost unfriended me.
Yeah.
We wanted you to play it.
Nah, that's a story we'll tell you offline.
Oh, that's a story right there.
Yeah, we had to
the ladies must have been in the spot. The ladies must have been in the spot.
I told that dude, if you do not play the wobble now, I'm gonna take over. You better play the wobble, bro.
Take over the turntables.
Mm.
Yeah, I was pissed.
A song that I used to like them play back in the day was the butt.
Mm-hmm.
That EU jump.
Really?
The butt.
Really?
Yeah, join the butt. Keisha got a big old butt. Keisha got a big old butt. Yeah.
I will say though, for parties now, like when I party when I DJ down at Fat Tuesdays down in Greensboro, I will say back that ass up. That'll just that'll just
for the 99.
Yeah.
For the 2000s.
Yeah, that'll get it, and we gone.
Said that'll get it.
We gone from there.
Said it from there.
See, now you got us reminiscing, man. Homecoming, please, to the homecoming gods, and those controlling the virus, and those can. I'm gonna throw a conspiracy theory out there because that's a man-made virus anyway. Please let us have a little bit of homecoming.
Jennifer said it in the chat. Like, who was my man down here? What's our governor? Cooper. Yeah, she said Roy gonna shut it down.
Yeah, I see it coming, man.
Yeah.
What I didn't tell y'all is over in Wake County they had a school. They had to call 150 people, man, 150 parents.
What's that?
It wiped out a whole grade level. All their sixth graders had to be shut down.
Ooh,
Entire sixth grade, man.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
So this
gonna happen.
thing is real. It's very real. And so we got to take precautions. Everybody that's listening, please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Wear your mask, wash your hands, take your zinc, take your turmeric, take your sea moss gel, get some vitamin D, stand outside, get some sunlight, get some fresh
Yeah.
air, go for walks. You know, do like Janai, get your Jack LaLanne going, get that your Peloton from DC to North Carolina. Get your body right.
straight.
Don't be talking about me, Joe.
Take care
Yeah,
of
I ain't
yourself.
talking about. I don't think COVID could penetrate your body.
But I had COVID, remember? But
Yeah,
the
you
only thing
did.
I had was
That's
taste.
because you didn't have the Peloton yet, though.
Right. That
I
was
didn't have
pre-Peloton.
but I only lost my taste and smell. Those were my only symptoms.
See,
I didn't
you
have
was
no head
she
cold,
was
nothing.
still working out and everything through
I was
COVID.
still working out. My
So
doctor
that
said, make sure you walk. I was still doing 3 or 4 miles a day when I had
see,
COVID.
you had your body trained. So y'all people, please do that. Please do that. What is Jocelyn talking about? No financial. What's no financial?
I don't know.
She talking about a sorority?
I don't know.
That's not financial.
She must be on another call.
I don't know what Jocelyn's doing. She's been bugging out this whole time.
She on that good cushion alcohol.
Ah.
Yeah, man. So here in Durham, and I don't know about what's happening up in Maryland, D.C., but we have got a rash of violence and gang violence and shootings and drive-bys. Actually, I've had 2 students within the past week um, be locked up for murder, drive-by shootings.
Wow.
So, what do y'all think about our black males and what can we do to save them? Why are we having so much gun violence and the stuff that's going on, man? Yeah, y'all give me your take on that. Night just went into.
Yeah.
We zoned out, didn't it? We just don't, man. Our problem solving skills are just awful.
Yeah.
And
I think too. We've started to raise a whole generation of punks. They think shooting and using a gun is that's hard. Like so, and they don't understand once they get into these prison systems. Ain't no guns, bro. If your hand skills ain't right, they might can make a shank in jail and all that kind of stuff, but that's their go-to. That's their go-to. Like, we got beef, we got a problem. And then they so coward. They're such cowards with that. A drive-by. I'm gonna ride by and shoot at you. If I'm gonna shoot you, I want you to see me. I want you to know I did this to you. And then I don't ever see a situation where I would pull a weapon on somebody if it's not for protection, meaning you've entered my home and come to harm me and my family. You did something to my wife or to my mother. You raped somebody or did some craziness. That's when gunplay comes in. Outside of all of that, if I'm gonna get you, I want the satisfaction of feeling it. I'm gonna let it out.
I think it's a lack of a lot of stuff. It's a lack of resources. It's a lack of responsive holding people accountable in the community. We are, excuse me, my language, but we are raising some punks, like you said. That's what they are. We don't have a lot of mentors out here because there's so many of them. So we have a lack of mentors. And they just don't care. A lot of it has to do, and my father said all that music you listen to. I'm like, whatever, Dad. But it is, it gives them, and then they have an upper hand because they have social media. So they have access to everything. Whereas we were growing up, we didn't have access to everything. They had access to everything. They could put silencers on guns. They know how to make bombs. They know how to do all that stuff. We didn't even think about stuff like that. So, and then it goes into the mental health. Like, is it really a mental health issue, or again, just lack of resources?
Black people really just don't love themselves. It's a lot of self-hatred when it comes to that. But to your point, you mentioned the music. Like, we look at the thing that happened with the baby and him coming out saying whatever he was saying about the LGBT community or whatever. But then at the same time, his music promotes black on black violence, misogyny, and that type of thing. But there is no outcry about that at all.
No, it's none. None whatsoever.
You know, Chris Rock had a joke and said it wasn't a problem. It was in
Hold on,
there's a lot of
before you
truth
tell
to
the
it.
joke.
Okay.
Keep. You want to be on the attack. You
Oh
start
no.
going to the LBG.
No. It's about gun violence.
Joy was
Hey,
like,
hey, bro, they are ruthless.
Hey, boy, said, don't get us shut down off the front porch.
Hey, they'll drag us off the porch.
It definitely ain't nothing against them. But the joke that he said, he was like, if bullets cost $100,000 a piece, then that would curb gun violence. Because if you got $100,000 to pay for a bullet, you ain't gonna just shoot it at no drive-by.
No.
You gonna hold on to that bullet until you like, okay, this bullet is made for him right there. It cost me $100,000. I'm gonna use it just specifically on him. And you know, it was a joke, but there's a lot of truth to that. Like, you know, like y'all say, a lot of stuff is so easily accessible, and it's cheap. So, you know, anybody can go out and you know, get a gun and get some bullets and put it in and go and do whatever, and all those other things, mental health and self-hate and all that, it's all wrapped up into one.
I tell those young boys in school all the time, you know, if you give a 5-year-old a gun and he can hold it steady, he can get a win. You know, it takes a different time. See, the thing about them, they're scared to be embarrassed too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, we in this one-up society where you got to one-up the next person.
Yeah, I actually had a young person say that to me, like, you got to get them before they get you.
And I mean, the way they're living, that statement is true. You know, because if you don't pull first, then you can be the victim. But, you know, and I don't want us to be sounding like old timers because we're not. But, you know, what happened to a nice little beat down? But even when they do that, they don't shoot the fair one. They don't shoot the fair one. Right. You know, you're going to get jumped by him and his man. You know.
Remind me of your boy on Fridays. You win, you lose. But you come fight another day.
Right. Yeah. But that's true though. That's true.
And they get it wrong, man. I mean, my thing is just have a mentality that we're gonna knock this around and just be casket ready.
And then even just the culture we live in kind of promotes that type of behavior though.
Monica said most of our kids are raising themselves. Parents are having to work multiple jobs and they are not at home. Monica, I agree with that. But here's the other twist to that. Most of these cats, like the guys I'm talking about that's getting arrested, they come from nice homes. Parents are there. Everybody got this.
That's social media, that influence.
Social media and listening. And I'm not going to, I guess you could say the music. Some people say the music. But everybody, look, bro, you live in the suburbs. Why are you trying to act like you are from the hood?
Right.
Be who you are. You can still be cool. You ain't got to gang bang and all that to fit in, dude. Right. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And that's
I was just talking to some cats that I met that was from DC.
Rep, yeah.
And, you know, we was talking about different neighborhoods, and I was like, listen, I grew up in Southwest down on the waterfront. The hood was down the street, but my mom also told me you could go as far as this block right here because she knew what was going on the other side. And, you know, I respected her. I was in fear of her enough as she looks at me through the window. I was in fear of her enough to where I was like, okay, you know, my mama told me don't go down there. I ain't going down there.
I respected my dad too a whole lot. He told me don't go. I'm going anyway. As soon as he ain't looking, I'm gone, bro. I'm going down here to do everything everybody else is doing.
Yeah, we had this. When I was growing up, I lived on a block, so we couldn't leave the block. And when the street light, my mother put the porch light on, that's when we had to come in. So we would lie and be like, "Oh, Karen's mother wants us to go to the store." So then we would leave the block and go on the boulevard. And every time we did it, something happened. And we run back to the house, or it was crazy. So we had to.
The neighborhood I grew up in, like, it seemed like everybody was your parent. Like, so it wasn't no getting around.
Oh, yeah.
I know you, boy. Why you not at your house where you supposed to be? I'm about to call your mama. They might jack you up and take you where you need to be.
Right.
Like the whole community would jack you up.
Yeah, but you can't say nothing to anybody's children anymore. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
You can't say nothing.
And it kills me because being in the school system, you'll call the parents. Oh, Tom is not doing well in school. They ain't want to hear none of that. They ain't coming out to the school for that. They ain't.
Right.
As soon as he got caught with some weed or something, and you got him. Oh, you picking on my baby? No, I'm not picking on your baby, man. And why are you showing up now?
Right.
Have
Why?
y'all seen the incident where the brothers killed that cop? I don't know if it was in Dallas or two brothers killed just slaughtered her, and the mother goes up to the hospital like she wanted to see her kid, one of the sons, because he was injured. She wound up getting hysterical, and they wound up locking the mother up too. And she was like, her boys are innocent. Y'all slain this cop, a female cop. She was 29 years old.
Wow.
Well, Raphael Sadiq got a song said, help the grown folks. They need more help than the children do.
Oh, that's about right. That's about right. Absolutely. That's about right. Jimmy said that happened in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they wild out in Chicago.
Yeah.
They like the Wild West up there.
It's no boundaries.
And look, both of the boys, both of her kids, like one of them is tatted. He has tattoos under his eyes, on his neck, and she like they innocent. And you know, you don't stereotype anybody, but I'm just like, lady, it's not looking good for you.
It's not looking good right now.
Yeah.
Definitely setting yourself up for failure.
What about that guy? I forget his name, who had the wicks in his head, and he tried to defend himself in court.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. That dude said,
the dread.
That dude, hey man, it's crazy. Our favorite guy has appeared, Mr. Mike Spivey. You know, Mike got something to say. He said, "Never forget, we live in the U.S., the land where the rich want to master people whose emotions allow them to exploit their physicality for profit." Exactly, Mike. You're right.
Good point.
So while Mike talking about the masses, I read a report the other day that the birth rate for white Americans is now 0, and their numbers are declining.
Yeah,
Blacks are staying steady in terms of their growth rate. Hispanics are up 20%. Asians are up 9%. So the white population is dwindling.
So now, the young lady that you said wanted to know about, that's going to take us into the scratching some itches. I hope she is watching and she needs to participate.
I actually sent a message to her to try to get on the line because we was going to be talking about the itch and the scratch. What I told her is like, oh, that's the maintenance man. You trying to cover for the maintenance man. But yeah.
So lay out again what that's about, and that's going to be how we end this tonight.
Why you always end it with this? Because it can go on for like a whole.
I know Mike Spivey. I know Mike Spivey is about to get crazy.
Oh my God!
But look, we're gonna end it on this. We'll talk about the itch and scratch, and we'll go into something else. So we're gonna end on this note, Janai.
No, okay? It's gonna take us another 45 minutes.
No, it's not, because it's not a 45 minutes.
I got it. Before we get to the scratch, I got a question for you, Janai. When you took your first baby to college, were you emotional? Did you cry after you dropped him off?
Yeah, that hard rock cried.
No. Let me say, Brandon, I did not cry. When I dropped Devin off, whole panic attack in the car, like I couldn't even. Hysterical crying, and I had to pull myself together when he came to the car because he was with his dad. And I had to fix I had to call one of my girls and say, "I was like, I can't take it. He's not." She was like, "Girl, I mean, it was bad. It was bad."
And I only asked that because tomorrow I'm taking my baby to that school down the street.
You gonna cry?
And dropping off, and I keep thinking about the line from Friday. He gonna cry in the car. You
might not cry. You may try to play like that tough role, pack her stuff up, unpack her room and stuff. But when you get ready to say that last goodbye, Jesus Christ. Whew.
Yeah. Oh, it already hit me today. I was bringing her stuff, packing it in my van, and I took like 3 items, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down somewhere because it started I guess the enormity of it or the reality of it started to hit me, and I was just like, okay.
Oh, no, you have it where it pull up and then that one tear just drop like that, or you gonna be like just boo hooing.
I don't know if I'm gonna cry when Jaden goes.
Yes, you are.
I don't feel like I'm gonna cry.
You know why? Because
I feel like I'm gonna cry if I think about Stephanie.
Right.
But that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you clearly gonna think about Stephanie.
Yeah, it's different because it's just you, and it's just been you guys for the past 2 years. So with her leaving, you're actually coming home to an empty house. And let me tell you something about that empty house. It ain't a good feeling. I'm telling you. It is. People talk all that trash like, oh yeah, the empty, but no pitter patter. You're not cooking anything. You're not. It is quiet. Or you can hear the ice trickling down in the refrigerator. That's how quiet it is in the house when you're empty nester. So it's an adjustment for you. So you're gonna have to find something that you like to do, Joey, to get yourself.
Doing it.
Occupied. No, you're gonna something. I'm telling you. That
How long did it take you, Janai, to get adjusted to having an empty house?
A year.
Oh wow.
It took me a year. It was hard because I was a soccer. Like I did everything. Like was always with the boys. I was, here, I was there, and then we separated, and I moved back to DC. I was by myself. I had never ever been by myself.
Gotcha.
So it is an adjustment, but I
like being by myself.
I love that. They come home. They call me. They be like, "Mom, we come home." I'm like, "How long y'all staying for?" How long y'all staying for?
I love being by myself. Always have. Even when
Joey,
Stephanie was living, I couldn't wait for her to take the kids and go somewhere.
Joey, I'm telling you, it's a different feeling when there's nobody in that house but you.
Here we go.
Mike, don't start it. I'm telling you right now, Mike, don't start it.
You call it a snatch, man. Where do you get snatch from, man? Wow. You call it a snatch.
Wow.
Oh, Mike is hilarious. Oh my
God. Where did he get that from?
So we need to have Mike on the show next week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have Mike join us on the show.
Right.
But we're gonna have to give Mike a disclaimer.
You gotta do it like all night.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch all night was just trying to lose his job. He's calling out the school and the district.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Ease up, bro.
I erased them tapes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, Courtney. Courtney said it's a difference when you want the piece and when the piece is automatically there. Yeah, it's different. A different feeling.
Courtney, since we're talking to you, since you chiming in, I'm glad you joined us. I hope you keep joining every week. But that's my friend Courtney Blake Smith.
What's up, Courtney?
Very good person. We work together at Southern. She is now principal. What are you doing in your district or at your school to try to keep these kids safe, Courtney? Just put it down there and we'll talk about it. Because, she's at a high school, though, so it's kind of different. Janai's with the little babies, and I know the little babies now. Have you had this yet, Janai? Have they switched masks yet and put them on their heads and all that?
Listen, let me tell you what they do. They suck on the mask. They suck on them, so they're wet. And then they drop them on the floor, and then they pick them back up. Then they want to hug you with a big stand. And I'm like, dude, you need to get another mask. So
see, that's why I never could do elementary.
It's terrible.
And even when my kids were little, I did this to them. They would get the Heisman. Your nose is running. You can't get that on my slacks. I'm not.
They like, shoot. It's like, so it's bad. It's just bad. The hand sanitizer, the Clorox wipes, and you wearing gloves and it adds a whole element to the classroom.
All night comes from that arena too, but they weren't in school when we had them. But
I love the babies. I wouldn't try. I think I could do high school.
I can't do. I can't.
On Mike Spivey saying snatch. Man, that made me think. What?
They do say that cougars will snatch the soul out of you. Will snatch the soul out of a.
And who is they?
And send him back home. Send him back home to his mama with his thumb in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm with all night. Where you get that information from?
Where you get that information from?
Yeah. Who are your resources?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do her like I do the kids at school. They.
Who are your resources?
They'll tell you. They said he said this. They. Who is they? I don't have a day on our roster. They're not enrolled here. There's no dating role here.
That makes me laugh. That is so funny. I'm sorry.
Ron said, "Be clear." Jocelyn's gonna go right behind and say, "The soul."
The soul. I'm telling you.
Jocelyn sound like she's a.
Mama said that's true.
Oh wow.
So I got my girls behind me.
Cougars came out snatching souls.
Snatching souls.
Now let me ask you this then, Cougars. Is your soul snatching only for young dudes, or is that for dudes your age?
I would have to say probably for the young dudes.
Okay, you snatching young dudes.
The old dudes ain't really gonna fall for it.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can still do it. You can do it for older.
How young?
I don't really do it.
Not me, but somebody told me.
But my girlfriend, no.
Monica says, "Stay with your age group. Stay with your age group."
They were like 30, 35, 36.
And you are
me?
I mean, like, what's the age difference? I don't mean like I'm not asking you your age. I'm just saying the age difference.
I mean, when it's a 10-year difference or 12-year difference.
Good Lord, Jocelyn said 27.
Woo, Jocelyn.
Wow.
She's taking a big dip.
And the thing about it is, it's harder for us now because the young guys that are like 26, 27, they'll see us and they'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, I had to tell one of John's homeboys. I was like, "Sir, you are 2 years older than my oldest son." He like, "I don't care." I'm like, "I care." No.
Now, what did that look like? When he try to like? What
now, when you talk about getting a scratch, itch scratch,
what did that look like?
Itch scratch thing. It was, I talk mad trash. Like, I'm a trash talker.
Okay.
So he was talking trash, so I had to let him know, "Little boy, you're on this. You ain't ready."
Hey, I don't know, Janai. You find yourself in a twist.
But
look at that dude in the daytime with a flashlight.
You will, but I'm telling these youngins don't care. Like, you be like, "I'm old enough to be your mother." They like, so age doesn't matter.
You what do you call them? Gifts, MILFs?
Myths, yeah. I'm like, boy, you're like 27, 28. Like, no. Not gonna happen.
I heard the formula was half your age plus 7 was the lowest in age you could go.
I've never heard that before, but I'm gonna use that formula.
Half your age plus 7.
But see, what's so funny about that is y'all can dip like that. If we dip, then we wrong.
Right.
You wrong. Oh, that's
a dirty old man. What happened to when I was younger? Like, if you mess with older people, they say you get the worms.
Yes.
Is the worm still out?
Oh, hold up. Courtney said, "I had heard
capital letters
that the young boys like the independence of the older women." She said she heard that.
They do. They like the convenience of you being established.
Big draws handler.
Of you being able to
Mike 5, and you working with the big draws handler.
Mike is on front porch punishment. He's on punishment. He's on front porch punishment.
Sugar said big draws.
Monica said, "I don't want to dip like that." Well, fellas, what's too young for y'all?
The rule is half your age plus 7.
If I was presented with the opportunity, I wouldn't go under 36, 37.
That's a good one.
Okay.
If I had the opportunity.
They're not nagging.
They're not nagging, asking where they're at every hour. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For me, it's the body. So it's like you see their body, their physique.
Jones can't get the time of day from me and her age.
She can't get the time of day from me and her age.
What's her age? What's Jones's age?
I don't know if she won't put it in there, but you asked us. We'll see. We'll see.
What generation?
Crystal said no younger than 35.
Yeah.
35.
Okay. That's about right.
So the question was, there's an older woman that feels like she wants a man, not necessarily for a long-term relationship, but just a man to kind of service her needs.
All right.
53? Oh, that's my age bracket. What? The man 53 don't want you?
Oh, God.
That's unfortunate.
I'm going to talk to some 53-year-old dudes. What's wrong with y'all cats out there, man?
Right.
What's wrong? Maybe they're going after the young girls.
The guys that are 50 and 50 and above, they don't look 50 and above anymore. Like, we were young, it was like that was old. You see guys like, damn, you 50? Okay.
Yes, I'm 50.
Yeah.
I felt good. I had a little 37-year-old tell me the other day, no, it ain't 30, she's like 32. And she told me she
You're
thought I was 40.
35.
She said I was 40. I was like, oh, you think I'm 40? Okay. I'll rock with that.
So the question was, should she feel bad just
Uh-oh.
wanting?
Crystal getting wild now. Service only. Service only. Itching, scratching itches. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all keep on because I gotta ooh.
50 years of
We'll be right back.
What just happened?
Yeah, we probably need to do a whole cougar segment.
Okay, I see, because it's going in. It is going. The comment section blowing up.
Yeah, we will have to do a whole cougar segment.
Cougar stand up.
Yes.
And we have to invite some cougars.
And the thing about it, the cougars, we don't look like we're cougars, you know.
Right.
So a lot of the men are like, them youngins, they be coming.
But Janai, do you think it's as I don't know, as a woman, do you think it's you becoming more, I guess, confident with your sexuality and things that allow you to function as a cougar?
No, for me, I've always been confident.
Okay.
With them, but I just as you get older as a woman, you know, your body changes, your skin drops. You know, it's not as firm as it used to be. Your breasts may drop, or you know, anything. You might start getting cellulite in your legs and stuff like that. So in your mind, you're like, God, I don't have those things that these young girls have. You know, like you see their bodies and these people getting their bodies up, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you just try to, for some women, maintain it, and some women just like, I don't care. It is what it is. You're gonna take me how I am. I mean, that's how I feel. You know, if I'm dating and if I'm gonna get serious, I'm like, you're gonna take me as I am. But you know, it is what it is.
But what's too old?
What's too old?
I'm just jumping out. I stepped away for a second. Let me go back to some of these comments.
Oh, they blowing up. They blowing up.
I want to talk
50-year-old men looking for younger chicks too. She laughed about at service only. Jocelyn talking about yes, cosign.
Jocelyn, what's the oldest, Jocelyn? What's the oldest, Jocelyn?
35 is my young man limit.
Okay.
These girls are in.
Oh my!
What makes you a cougar? Is it age or
it's the age?
When do you get to that?
I said, what happened to Joe? Oh, I had to step away, Monica. I had to step away. Old man bladder.
We know what we want and what we don't want. Okay.
Johnson said, thick girls are in. You know, as a man, we don't want no. We want to drive luxury vehicles. We don't want to drive no Corvette.
Don't need no Lamborghini.
No, we don't need it. Built for comfort, not for speed.
Right. Yes, Courtney. Yes, Courtney.
As a matter of fact, Courtney is your Sarah too.
Hey, Sorrel. Yes, Sorrel.
Crystal Brown. Oh, Crystal's. What y'all saying over here? Crystal says 60 is.
60 must be the oldest.
So she got a range from 35 to 60.
And I'll say that for me, 60.
I am finally going to give in.
KJ giving in.
KJ said she about to give up.
Giving in.
She about to cave in to the
on the persistence
to the 30s. Okay.
Hey, strike it while it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Boston said 60. KJ said 60. Oh, she said 60 is too old.
But 60 really is not too old.
No, hear me out, KJ. Mike said they're keeping it tight.
No, 60.
Not too said, old. I heard. They say more. She said she heard. John said oldest.
Let me tell you about that 60. So if you're a cougar, you date somebody that is 60, they're already established. Their sex drive might not be as high as a younger person, but they might want that companionship.
Jocelyn went all the way to 30.
They may give you that comfort in the things that you need, you know, as the younger fellas.
Oh, okay. So you got like they kind of plug and play.
Right.
So what you doing? You doing like they had the Build-A-Bear Remember Build-A-Bear? So Janai's building a man. I'm gonna get this 60-year-old man for this financial stability and love.
No,
But he can't show up to play the game.
Right.
So he's retired already. So I'm gonna get the rookie, the guy that just.
I'm gonna get the 60 for the Peloton, but I'm gonna get the 35 to teach me how to ride the Peloton, to ride my Peloton.
Yeah, there you go.
It depends on where you are in your life.
Oh God! Look at Mike. Mike, what you doing, Mike? What are you doing?
Mike said he's keeping it tight. Ain't nothing like it when it's tight. Ain't like it when it's tight.
What is Mike saying?
Oh,
Crystal says
there's
60-year-olds
out there that's fine as hell.
Oh my God, y'all are going in.
Yeah.
Johnson said nope. Silver.
Yes, that's Silver Fox Squad. Oh my God.
Oh, not the Silver Fox Squad. What's that? What's the Silver Fox Squad?
Dawn is chiming in.
Wait a minute.
Dawn, what's your age limit, Dawn?
What's the Silver Fox Squad?
It's these brothers that are on Instagram. It's the Silver Fox Squad. These jokers are like fine. When I say fine, I gotta fan myself. Fine.
What is like that?
Right, listen, we went to Fort Lauderdale. We was trying. Never mind.
Look at the Silver Fox.
So y'all wouldn't judge me, or Adrian if we showed up with Meg the Stallion at homecoming.
Do your thing, because if that Silver Fox Squad walking, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's like she said, Dawn said, a whole problem.
Dawn, you still ain't telling us your age range, Dawn.
The Silver Fox Squad.
Oh, and Crystal is
everybody look them up.
I'm about to.
Fine.
Oh, they the official.
Yes.
They got about 70,000 followers.
VHS sister.
They are like Mike is on punishment. Yes.
Can't get him in there.
There they go. Yes, baby.
Silver
Dawn
Fox.
said 10 plus or minus, 10 up or down.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you seen the roller skate?
My God.
I'm missing this.
So what's the criteria to be in?
We're gonna be obsolete in a minute.
Y'all don't have any gray. I think you gotta have gray to be in the Silver Fox Squad. Y'all not.
But you can be gray at
you're not there already. You need to look them brothers up. They dress fly. They swag is on 1,000. Oh God, baby.
But would they be able to produce
swag on 1,000?
Yes, yes, baby.
Crystal said VHS.
We get a little excited.
Man, that's why Mike Spiver talking about VHS system.
Yeah, Crystal. He talking about people who were used to putting VHSs in tape.
Mike, ain't no VHS over here, baby.
Uh-oh.
Everybody on the Silver Foxes.
Yeah,
hey man, I might spray paint my junk.
Let it come in. I'm telling you, let it come in. Listen,
let me tell you something. That's okay. I got a few sprays right there, and I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of them. I plugged them.
Let them come in.
Go the opposite way, Joe. Go the opposite way.
Let them come in. Let them come in. It's like that's right. Your IG booze. That's right, Biggs.
Man, y'all are funny with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, she gonna call out my man. Keisha gonna say, "Love McHugh." Yeah, love is young though. He's younger than me.
It don't matter. He's got that gray beard. That gray. It's something about that gray beard. I'm telling you. Woo. Woo.
Yeah, I'm about to go find me some gray.
Just stroking in a little bit.
Yeah.
Eric, ask your wife. Ask your wife about the gray beard.
Oh yeah.
See what she said.
Yeah, she said she got my beard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
it's gonna turn into the Silver Fox show, ain't it?
Right. You need to get them on. Jesus Christ.
The Silver Fox Porch.
Exactly. Silver Foxes that took over. The women all in crazy over the Silver Foxes. Goodness gracious.
No comment.
About the young boys.
2 weeks now. I know y'all just seen that comment. He said.
Yeah, I saw it. I went past it real quick.
He got 2 weeks.
Jocelyn talking about McHugh got that sexy grade. Hey, Love was here not too long ago. We hung out on a Saturday. He got me twisted too.
It's something about that gray.
Yeah, y'all was funny.
Oh, okay. Keisha saying he's 50. He can be a fox. But he had the gray before he was 50.
So can the silver fox stand alone, or do you still need the young boy to kind of?
No, the silver fox can stand alone. If you like silver, that means you got the total package.
Oh, silver fox is the total package.
Yes.
You don't know he the total package.
That's the whole second. That's the whole second merge. That's the whole second. That's just.
But he can't. He might not be a Meineke man though. Crystal said she got to have the service.
Listen.
Tires check.
And you said he might not have that drive no more.
He might not have that, but you can work around that. You can work.
Oh, okay. You can work.
Things that we can work around that.
Okay.
Come on, let's keep peeling back that onion. Come on, Janelle.
Exactly.
He should say
because I'm
freaking package.
Yeah.
And we have to do. I'm gonna tell you what. In about 3 to 4 weeks, we need to do a female front porch discussion and let them just get all this out. And
they going, ain't it? Like the comments ain't stopped blowing up.
Yes, sir. We touched the nerve. We should have started with this.
Younger would be too much work. That silver fox, honey, he already established. He gonna throw it on. He gonna smell good. He gonna hold your hand while you're out. He may kiss you while you're out. Listen.
Look at Jania's whole demeanor talk about the silver fox.
Baby.
She fanning herself. She ain't got no hot flashes.
Them silver foxes, honey.
She said, baby.
Hey, her whole demeanor changed. Well, I want to say she's sparkling.
Listen.
You haven't been glowing like this on the screen. What in the world?
Silver fox. Hey, I'm gonna be with Joe and them. I need to go get me some gray somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all. Your sister is telling you guys, let the gray.
That's talking about Social Security checks.
Wow, y'all are wild.
Dawn says she is here for it.
Yes.
And out the box. Boy, y'all are killing it. We had this much activity in the chat. I can't even keep up. I'm trying to
It's crazy, man.
Crazy. To be clear.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Thank you.
Look at her. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Jimmy, tell them watch out. Well, she said she ain't
Jimmy,
need to take your soul.
Jimmy, take your son in the room and talk to him.
He's gonna be back to the house.
Hey, he been playing intramurals. It's the big leagues, baby. It's the big leagues, baby. Tell 22 he ain't got enough reps yet.
Soul snatching, bro. Serious.
Hey, Jimmy's son be around there going to work and sending checks to Maryland. Why are you broke all the time?
I said, cash at me, baby. Go ahead, cash.
Oh, not cash at me, baby.
Mike said, Lord. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jimmy, take your son back there and educate him. Talk to him. Oh, my God. Hey, tell him this ain't Great Ball. This ain't Great Ball.
Wow. So we know what our next topic is going to be in a few
weeks. The comments are still popping, bro.
She said, Johnson said she's going to take his soul. He ain't ready. No.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. He went around earlier for that one.
Yeah, I would respectfully.
So, do you take his soul because he's inexperienced?
You gotta let him know. You snatch it. They don't know how to deal with it. But then you always
all his checks. Cordy said getting all his checks. Dude make $100,000 a year and sees no money.
Man, y'all savage at this point.
What I know, right?
All you gotta do is cook for him, baby. You want something to eat? And they'll be like, yeah.
Oh, now that will get you.
Every time.
That joker dang gone got a snatch and then turn around and get something to eat.
Yeah. But them silver fox.
Yes, Fanning Jocelyn. Check it. Woo. The silver fox turned up the heat.
Fellas, the show has been taken over. Janai was ready to stop. Let's get off.
Right.
She has
said if you went into it, it was gonna go.
She has not said anything about don't end on this. Nothing. She put her track shoes on. She's a runner. She's a track star. Like, God. Well, I will say this: as much as you ride that Peloton, I hope that young boy runs every day. Woo,
He
don't
may
give
need a
all the gas,
stimulus.
my man. Woo. Oh, Mike said, Marcus, dog. I said she gonna fix some black eye. And you know you about vegan, girl.
He's gonna be stuck. He's gonna be stuck.
Some fat back and some black eyed peas and some cornbread.
Yo, buddy,
God.
man.
Or that's what you do. Or you pack them young boys some lunch, baby. Let me pack. Come pass it.
Oh, and Dawn said, and some collards. Hold up. Now, y'all talking like some grown man stuff. Our age group in college.
Right.
Hey. Come on now. Y'all ladies have entertained me. If I'd have known it was gonna go like this, we wouldn't have talked about no vaccines.
Listen.
I'd have been, we'd have started out with this. If I knew, Janelle, we found what sparks you. You didn't want to talk about scratches and itches and scratch. But you
it was the Silver Fox Squad. I'm telling you, they just
Mike brought out the cougar, and then the silver foxes ran across the screen, and everybody lost their damn mind.
Silver foxes blew it up.
Everybody followed them.
Yeah, I see. They definitely got to follow them.
Now, Monica said that her husband is 7 years her senior. I mean, he's older than her. So he dipped down and he probably got twisted. All right, KJ, we're going to have to find you a 53-year-old that's,
ready.
KJ, we're going to find you somebody in that Silver Fox Squad, honey. You know, we should do a girls trip.
That's 62 over her.
Girl.
Got the 30s on her, the 30, 35s on her.
I feel bad. I feel like as guys, we can't even say nothing.
It's happening around us, bro.
Oh my God, I said an animal trainer. What is wrong with my sister, man?
What?
Oh, your sister's the one. Your sister's the one. She be faking. Your sister is the one.
No, she ain't faking. What is wrong with her? She's training. You training little tigers?
Who be switching?
Right, we'll get you in that kitchen, bro.
Mike, you on punishment. You will be off September in the
Ain't
September.
nothing like a sandwich afterwards, bro. Ain't nothing like a good sandwich.
He said a good sandwich.
Hey, nice. Gonna build you back up. Will you drain?
Cook him his breakfast cook him his breakfast and some little shorts and a tank top and send him on his way. Have a good day.
Look at you. Oh my God. Joe, it's time. The show is over. The show is over.
Finito.
Yeah, the show is over. Oh God. Shorts and a tank top. Show is over.
Anybody who missed the show today, I hate it for you. Please catch the playback. Because, oh my God. She said, Joe, my husband really had to talk to mom several times. Oh, so he had to talk to your mom to break the ice and get in there. Like, I got it. I got it.
Oh,
and
stilettos.
Why stilettos?
I told you the show was over, Joe. Show is over. Show is over.
Get out of there, Rob. Get out of there.
Listen. That's why I always ask my boys, how long y'all staying? How long y'all gonna be home?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, the women going in. Yes,
y'all
please.
Said yes, please. Oh my God. Okay. Obviously, the 50+ crowd of guys, we are doing something extremely
wrong. Exactly. What? Bruh.
Oh my God.
What is it?
Low sodium meals only.
What is it, man?
Yeah, I want the blood pressure to kick in.
Dang.
What is my sister doing?
Hey, I told you she was.
Our daddy's gonna raise up.
Hey, everybody coming out the shell. Everybody coming out the shell today.
Yeah, that's right, Dawn. That part. Yep.
They coming out the shell today.
So we have obviously. Look, I'm here for the education.
Yes, and we are thoroughly being.
What do I have to do to get the wife beater, the pum pum shorts, and some stilettos?
That part.
That's that part. Let the gray come in. Let the gray.
If I put some of these ashes on this,
no, let the gray come in.
Good.
Wow. I was all night.
Wow. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, that's this show. This show.
But see, I don't know if I can let my grade come in because, this ain't like the best grade. It's kind of like wino.
Watch how your life changes. Trust me.
Cougars look out for the best.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Looking out for the pressure.
Pressure applied.
Wow.
Wow.
I have truly been educated this
night,
evening.
Hey, Eric, is Terry there? She's got to come on screen with you. We've got to ask her. Go get Tanya too, please.
She at the salon. I'm waiting for her to come through the door so I can.
Hey,
I got some questions to ask.
let me see the baby.
Jocelyn says it does not matter if it's nappy or not. Oh my God.
You gotta let it come in.
I can't let the gray come in, y'all. I got this conflict. I take pride in being my age and not having any gray. I love it.
Hey, Monty. Hey, little man.
That's the grand baby.
Doing? Yeah, this is my grandboy.
Oh,
And a granddaughter.
Oh, my granddaughter.
my granddaughter.
What's up, Naomi?
Hey,
That is not my name.
how you doing?
It's me, Naomi. The library upstairs in the house.
Hey, Kamari. Oh, okay. Okay.
We blowing the front porch up.
Yeah,
Let's
Terry,
go.
they wanna ask you. Yeah, I'll let you sit right here. That's the grandbaby.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
They wanna ask you.
Hello, Frank.
I know, Chris, it's not that. Hey, Terry.
Yes,
Terry.
sir.
And we ain't gonna try to. We don't want you to diss your husband, nothing like that. But
You know I will.
I know you will. But we're not gonna do that. So these ladies have been going crazy, talking about this cougar madness and looking for men with the gray beards and gray hair, the Silver Fox crew and all that. Is there something to that for real?
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yes.
She said, "Hey,
Yeah.
Terry." Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's sexy.
That's
It
right.
looks good. It shows it's distinguished.
Distinguished.
You know, it means that you salt and pepper like you got a little experience on you. You're mature. You look good.
Say it again, sis.
Oh my God. Tell Eric I'm about to send him to our daughter's salon and get that hair.
I said, Eric, go ask your wife. I said, go ask your wife about that gray beard. He was like, okay.
Yeah. You need you a little salt and pepper. You need you some sprinkles.
Yeah.
The Silver Fox.
Sprinkle me, baby.
You follow the Silver Foxes is what I need to know.
It's the Silver Fox Squad, Eric. The Silver Fox Squad.
This is what I need
The
to know.
Silver Fox Squad.
Do you follow
Go
them?
look them up on Instagram.
Okay, well, nah,
Okay,
I'm gonna look them up.
Eric said, "Don't go look them up. He don't want me
Yeah.
to follow them."
Yeah, no, don't go
You
look
have to
them
follow
up.
them,
Not
but
the
you
way
can-
Janai smiling and getting.
Hey, do y'all think I could
Mine though, like,
get my joint dyed before homecoming?
No.
yeah, go ahead and sprinkle that up a little bit, Joey.
Okay.
They can be like, Joey,
I am single now, you know. I am single now.
I'm telling you, life is gonna change, Joey. I'm telling you.
For
my
the better, Joseph.
I can't wait for my wife to get home. I got to get up in her about this Silver Fox thing.
Yeah, she gonna get home. Adrian gonna be already pissed off.
And
You look at the dudes with
don't get mad.
Oh,
Don't
no, I
get
ain't getting
mad.
mad.
Because listen,
You know,
she,
I'm gonna join the
trust me,
crew. I'm about
knows
to go to
about it.
Walmart.
Yeah, it's only gonna help you. It's only gonna help you.
Right.
That's all. It's gonna enlighten you and help you out at the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
God.
All right, I
Gonna
need
be
all
for
the
the
help I can
better.
get.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, I will say this. My wife used to talk about that salt and pepper. That she used to say, because her thing was she got to have her man double dip. She wanted a dark chocolate man. I fit that bill, but I just ain't have no salt and pepper. Right. Unless she was cooking.
Right.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper I got.
Yeah, Joey, y'all can miss us with all that dye and stuff that you.
I don't
put in
dye.
the-
I don't dye mine.
Yeah,
don't dye.
miss all that stuff.
I don't
You
dye.
need
It's just naturally like this. It's
Yeah.
not.
You don't need it.
That gray.
Janai said I need the gray, Terry. She said I
Yeah.
gotta have the gray.
That's all I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Well,
It's like-
we started out trying to enlighten people on the Delta variants and vaccination if you choose to get vaccinated, and the possibility of not having homecomings, and Governor Cuomo not being in office anymore. We were talking about some relevant stuff, but this has been very, very educational and very, very entertaining.
Very educational.
We're gonna have to do a whole segment and
Yeah.
Eric and all night. You get your wives on too.
I need to find out how to get to the wife beater and the shorts and the
stilettos, right?
Listen,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Eric,
have to do.
she already know about that. Trust me.
I gotta get
She already knows
Keisha
about
Tyler
that.
on the screen, Dawn Nail on the screen. I gotta get Jocelyn on the screen. I gotta get
they still going in the comments.
I gotta get Courtney on the screen. I gotta get KJ back because she was like, oh my god,
they going in.
Oh, they are going crazy.
Oh God.
If left turn was a problem.
Left turn was a problem.
That's right.
Yeah. And Dawn was a left turn. It was a left turn without the signal light.
No, Jocelyn started it. Jocelyn started it.
I see you, Jocelyn.
She will throw her little college in there, girl.
She was taking this left turn. Your fault, Jocelyn.
But look, this is the problem. She works at a college and she's a cougar.
Listen. I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I guess you say them guys are bold. I guess they be trying to crack on her when she go to work.
You sure look good today.
I would tell you a story, but I don't want to disclose information on one of my besties. But yeah,
you don't have to.
You talking about the animal trainer, Jocelyn, the animal trainer.
Hush, fool.
Hush! Don't tell me to hush. You been up here cutting a fool. Tell me to hush now? Nah, it's a little too late for that, baby.
Cougars love to be school.
What Mike say?
No.
Mike, no, you know what? Baby boy from Melbourne. Not that. No.
Heck no.
Mike, you on punishment till September.
Don't come back to
So what y'all are telling us though, the Cougars, since we are in our 50s, that means we gotta get somebody.
We're gonna have a rebirth. We're gonna have a rebirth in about 8 years, Joe.
We gotta get some 70-year-old women.
No. I think it's different for you all.
Why?
We like tweeners, huh?
I mean,
we kind of just lost.
You would probably have to get like a 36, 37-year-old or whatever, something like that.
No, if we want a cougar, she's got to be older.
But you probably wouldn't want a cougar though. You know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't want
you wouldn't want a cougar though, Joey.
Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that.
Why we can't have it like Janai?
A lot of them that would be cougars for us got, like y'all say, they got bank accounts.
Exactly.
And have you seen 70-year-old women? You seen Angela Bassett?
Yeah, that back hurt, Joey.
Angela Bassett got married.
Sit down. They ain't got nowhere to go. Yeah, they're trying to catch Young and the Restless in a minute. General Hospital come on at 4:00.
But it's a bank account loaded.
It don't matter.
It ain't no bank account.
We can do like Janai.
Yeah.
Her get treated nice.
Janai got the blood and
man, y'all calling Janai a cougar? She's 70. Yeah. You 70 today?
Man, Janai's like, I can do 60 do this. And the young boy can do this.
Oh.
Yeah, she had a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, exactly.
A Build-A-Bear.
A Build-A-Bear. No, it was not.
That make her a cougar. She a tiger.
What Janai was trying to get a start in 5. She got a basketball team.
Yeah. Janai got the blood to play.
You're a sugar mama.
Oh my God.
You
got your hair.
Come on, man, you gotta take care of them. I ain't doing that now.
Now snatching soul.
Can you make the room just a little bit darker?
Hey,
Marcus died. Marcus.
The show is over.
I'm with Janai. The show is done. And we go, hey, y'all have entertained me. It was something that I needed.
Thoroughly.
Oh my God. I didn't even know it was this complicated.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Shout out
appreciate that.
to all the ladies that participated. Y'all gonna get y'all own show. You best believe that. We're gonna have to revisit this. We're not gonna just drop the mic. No, we ain't dropping the mic.
In the span. That's right, Courtney.
We're not. Oh my God.
What do you say?
4 wheels
in a span. You gotta get somewhere.
What the hell is this? Oh,
you gotta get somewhere in case.
Mike said, fellas, stay in the gym. Country
squats. Good night. Thank you for coming. Good night, God.
Y'all know her food is ready.
Look, they still going.
They still going crazy, man.
Come on. Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. Y'all have enlightened us. We have learned some stuff. I, oh my God.
Wait, let me do it. Woo.
That's Mike 5. Have you ever heard of snacks before? That big Mike pulled out snacks. What's it like 75, 77?
KJ said, great show. KJ, we're going to revisit this again. And I need all the women that were here. We're going to rotate y'all in. We're going to put y'all on the screen and let y'all say y'all peace.
And tell a friend, tell a cougar to bring a cougar.
Look, we had a cougar show.
Cougar show. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the cougar itch and scratch. That's what our show going to be. And I'm going to take pictures of all y'all women and y'all are the guests. That's what's going to happen. Dawn says she will be in the number. Dawn, I will be contacting you.
Wow.
Believe that. Believe that. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah. Peace out.
Hilarious.
Hey,
show,
fellas,
y'all be good.
protect yourself out here in these streets. Stay away from these. Well, they're not gonna talk to us anyway. They
right.
Look, they jumped all over our age. 35, 60. If you 50, you can't get no play. You either you just don't. You're too young, or you're too old. You're too old when they talking about the 30s, and you're too young when they talking about the 60s. We caught in the middle. We gotta wait till we turn 65 to find a mate. Yeah. Crazy. Joy, how you feel about it? You cougar hunting too?
Joe, stop asking
You looking for the silver fox?
Joe.
Or the babies?
You go to watch Baby Boy.
I'm getting ready to pull up the silver spot so I can take a look.
Joy Douglas, we're calling you out too. What you looking for, Joy? What are you looking for? All right, man. I'm signing off. I'm about to go in here and laugh some more because I'm gonna watch this again. Right. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to plug in every Thursday.
Back to the Fox.
As we continue this, we have got. Oh, Joy says she's staying quiet. Oh,
that's
man.
A good way to go. That's
Look
a
at
good
Mike.
way to go.
Look at Mike.
Yeah, you can't beat that, Mike. They keeping it tight, man. Keeping your feet.
I'm just Janai, later on tonight, just shoot me a text and just tell me what I got to do to get them stilettos, the boom booms, and a wife beater, and some collards. Dawn, you can get that. What I got to do to get some collards? Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.
Peace.
Relax. Do your dance. This is the